Another day, another grind. It is General Spotify from a tournament on Slanesh against the new High Elf. So let's get into it and see how both new factions, buffed up factions perform. So we have, of course, Marauders with of Slanesh with spears here. Then it comes down to Chaos Furies. Over there we have the new one, the Chala, the denied one, the Dancer, as I remember, right? She brings in her Champions of Slanesh, and over there also some Pleasureseekers. Also, I think a new unit, right? Yes. So on the other side we have the High Elves with a Mage Lightcaster. We have Ship's Company, so everyone now is coming with the Ship's Company. Our version is one, Oceanides, and then Shooting, Sisters of Avalorn. Oh, also the RR version, another Archers, Light Armored. Wow, so it's a blob. It's a block and a blob. And Ship's Company here as well, and I think they want to shoot and spike them up. Slangors here back in the woods, really interesting, more of those, and Slangors. So yeah, let's get into it and we will see. So fast forwarding here, first shooting is already there. The Chaos Furies getting demolished here, so Spotify has to use his fancy flying wings maybe to perform a very good maneuver. And yep, here it is, devoted Marauders with spears moving in. This blob is really nasty. Look at the Avalorn, Sisters of Avalorn shooting everything, but here they are, the Pleasureseekers. They will get struck by something. I don't know exactly what it is. Let us check here. It is okay, so they're netted and getting shot down here. Really nasty. Oh my gosh, that was pretty nasty. Sitting on this little hill here, also pretty nicely done. We have a couple of buffs going down here, and now the Slangors running in, getting stopped by the Oceanides, but the Chala is here. She is using her dances. She's dancing through those units. As you can see, she is really fast, and she went for the Sisters of Avalorn and the Archers here. Wow, that's really interesting. Totally different fighting here. And now Sea Lord Aislinn came in here. Pleasure Guard can't really move forward because they're netted. So Pleasure Guard, Slangors going down as well. A very bloody and nasty fight, and it seems like Slanesh is on the verge of, I think, losing. Devoted Marauders here doing nothing, kind of getting stopped by the brick wall of water. Yeah, doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. And over here, yep, the Chala tries to use her dances once again to push through the Sisters of Avalorn, but I don't think that she has any chance to sustain. But when you think about it, Slangors made it through here to the Sisters, so the shooting is almost offline. Over there, oh, a whole unit of Sisters of Avalorn still shooting into those Princes of Perfection, which maybe can sustain a little bit the damage. They have silver shields, and what is there? Oh, they're reducing attack. The Chala once again fighting down the Sisters here, but I think that this won't be enough. Pleasure Guard here also trying to go for anything that is shooting. Light Mage here, pretty nasty, and the game is done. Very quick, very ferocious, and yeah, let's look into the values here. So I think shooting wise, the High Elves had a very, very good engage here. And when you think about it, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 Sisters of Avalon. That is so cost intensive, and still the ship company could hold it down. The Chala, yeah, I don't know exactly. She tried her best, but here was nothing really of good value when you think about it. Only the Pleasure Guard made it through. So let's get into the second match, or second round. So round 2 it is on Galbarez against Warriors of Chaos. And yeah, it is the Chala once again with a little bit more of a type of mobility. So we have Pleasureseekers, we have Hellstriders here, then a couple of Demonettes, Devoted Marauders, and then Slangors, probably more Slangors. And the flanking comes here with Demonettes and Hellstriders. For the demons, we have Doom Knights, or Warriors of Chaos, right? Great weapons here, Marauder Beermen with Bearmen, sorry, not beer. They are not drinking beer. Summoners of Rage, Dragon Ogres here, pretty interesting pick. Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle, then we have Kolek the Sun Eater, and of course the Rotting Knights. Very elite army, very small, so let's see how Slaanesh and the opponent sustain the onslaught. So flanking already coming down here. These Summoners of Rage, they are anti-large, which probably makes them a very, very good counter here, and you don't want to have that fight. On the other side, yep, Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle against Demonettes. I think, yeah, he should probably run, but is it possible? They chew through his armor for sure. And then we have Chaka. The Chaka, a little bit in a bad spot here against Kolek. Kolek, weapon strength, 1k weapon strength, so he will bonk her really down. She has to flee. The good part is, yep, melee defense up, and speed is still pretty nice. So, yep, she makes it out, even though Kolek is quicker here, but the flanking came through, and the Summoners of Rage are gone. Another flanking unit, I would say. The Pleasureseekers coming in now will go for Kolek, and yeah, this time, as I said, the elite army against the broader, more chaff-like army. It looks different. It looks maybe even better when you think about it. Now, armored Doom Knights of Tzeentch, they are trying to fight off the Demonettes. They are armor piercing, so that is pretty much a tough spot to be here. Maybe fight them with numbers, right? Yep, and now the Chaka is kind of doing the cleaning game. She's going for the chaff. And when it comes to the Rotting Riders here, they are still a little bit untouched, right? So it seems like Pleasureseekers here jumping in. So what is that? This is, 50. Yeah, I mean, that is a good engage now. We have them surrounded. They can't really heal up that easily. This is a good fight you get. And over here, even over here, Slaanesh is kind of having a good engage. Kolek and the Sorcerer fighting for their life, enveloped by the Slaanesh pleasure fighters. That sounds like a strange group from Japan, but you know what I mean. And it looks good. It looks good for Mr. General Spotify. Yep, he's getting rid of the Rotting Riders. There's nothing left. Even the Doom Knights of Tzeentch running off the field. So yeah, the Chaka pretty underwhelming when it comes to value. I don't know how good you can use her, but yep. Leadership is going up. She even has a shield. So, yeah, that's it. And the Warriors of Chaos kind of lost. So, once again, elite, expensive army didn't really stand a chance against a very broad and enveloping army. Pleasureseekers this time as well. Pretty nice value. I don't know their cost so far. But, yeah, the Chaka, I don't know. I feel she's a little bit underwhelming, but on the battlefield, she performs way better. So, yeah, it is 1-1. And for now, I'm going to fetch myself a green tea.